254-2340.
Thank you. And the day nurse to be for the confidential.
Sure.
Should I?
Yeah.
Bueno, será su intérprete. Todo lo que diga se interpretará y se estrictamente confidencial.
Okay. I have a couple questions for you. Do you have someone to make medical decisions for you if you were not able to?
¿Alguien que pueda tomar sus decisiones? ¿Puede ser que usted no pueda tomar decisiones médicas?
Sí.
Okay. Do you have the healthcare proxy filled out, or do you want to do one when you're here?
Ya tengo uno, mi mamá.
Oh, you have enough. Did you fill out the form?
Creo que no.
Okay, I'll give you the form and then you can write it on and we'll put it in the computer.
Okay.
I will give him the form. How often do you have a drink containing alcohol?
Muy rara vez, tal vez una vez al mes.
What's up, Auto? How you doing, buddy?
Okay. And then how many drinks when you're drinking do you have?
Taking too long.
Como siempre, nunca pasa el tiempo.
I might have to go for surgery tomorrow. We'll find out.
Okay.
They don't want to take the port out. Everything pointing towards the port. We'll find out more tomorrow morning.
Nothing else, just marijuana.
I just did another MRI. Deep tissue MRI. We'll check it out.
How often?
How you been, brother?
Marijuana?
Oh.
Flu shot?
That's that. What's that?
As far as belongings, what do you have with you?
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Excellent. At home, you have everything you need: food, water, clothes. Feel about harming yourself or others.
Tell everybody I said hi, Photo.
So besides the eye,
That's right.
no other pain.
That's all we can do, right? Oh, for sure. Keep positive. That's all we can do. Oh, excuse me.
So before, as soon as it comes up to noon.
Ain't nothing taking me
And the
down.
next one, I think, is at midnight or 1, and then 5. And then
Hell
when I
no.
do the one at 5, I'll take your blood too.
You got that right.
Sorry, not much good sleep around here.
Mm.
Okay. And then you just let me know if you need anything throughout the night. I'm here till 7 in the morning.
Hot. It's hot.
Okay, cool. Can I get
What you been up to? How's your truck doing, Paul? At the sidewalk. Hey, yeah, how's the truck coming out?
Do you guys need like forks or anything?
I need a shake.
All right, call me. All right, do you have any questions for me? Okay. Cool. I'll take a little on that then. Thank you. Night.
Hell yeah. It's out of Boston. There we go. Hell yeah. Fix my camera. There we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. See Boston. There we go.
I'm gonna hang this, but. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. Need forks? I'm just up here. I have them.
No way. You think there's a little arc somewhere in there? From the mice? Little bastards. Huh?
You can have your pick. Just brought them all.
Everything's pointing to these trouble.
Yeah.
That's terrible. That sucks. I hate to see it go too low. Shit costs money. That shit costs money, brother. Hell yeah. Yeah.
You need a
And
new
the
one?
three dealerships, three different.
Oh, it should reach. It's long. Okay.
They,
You can roll around in the bed. Okay. And I can put it on that side too.
that's it.
Yeah.
You think they tune up the wires in the dashboard? Do you see any shit around there? Look for shit, 'cause there's shit everywhere. That sucks. That'd be the problem, a little mouse. Probably a field mouse. One little wire. That's not good. Sucks you have to go through the full throttle. Three dealership and they can't find anything. That's terrible. I hear you. There you go. Yeah, that'd be the problem. One little fucking mouse. Chewing wires. Son of a
It takes
bitch.
an hour, okay? It might be better if you had Feels okay?
So peoples, how we all doing?
No problem. Is that enough room? Do you have enough slack?
Boop, 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 boop.
Is it long enough? Is it okay? Yeah.
Like that, small.
Thank you.
I like that.
No problem. My pleasure. You guys okay?
Excuse me. What up, A40? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you, my man. Just chilling, full throttle. Just chilling. Hell yeah. Put a mouse trap, hey, full throttle. Put a mouse trap in your motor or in your truck somewhere.
Hello? The machine say error and nine.
So, peoples, let's do this. That's why. There's an echo. I had an echo, sorry. I was wondering why I was hearing myself. Hell yeah. It's crazy. I have got many of my yeah, already. Just not lately. Really. They must feel nice. The motor's warm, that's why. They go in there and roam around. Probably nibble on a wire, son of a bitch. Yeah. Now you're gonna find a little bite mark in one of the wires. Which why do you check? Alternator wires, starter wires, where the fuck do you start? Where do you start looking for that little bite mark? Hopefully it's frozen there. Well, you figure winter. Because your motor's warm, they're jumping up in there. Little bastards. Ooh, that looks cool. Like that. Bam, boop, boop. It's a gallon. Now you're talking full. Yeah, full coverage. Mm-hmm. What's up, TJ? How you doing, brother? How you been, TJ? Me for 12, just shooting the shit. 5 people watching. What we doing? TJ's in the house. Who's that, man? He knows about cars too, full throttle. I think TJ does. We're just talking about his truck. He might have a mouse in it. Chewed up a wire. Son of a bitch. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Looks like a little kitchen back there. Yeah. What's up, Frank? How you doing, brother? How you been? How you doing over there, Frank? We're just chilling. Go Ted. What's up, brother? How y'all doing? Oh, you are? I didn't know that. I would have went over there. I didn't see you. I didn't see anybody. My wife did something to put on Google. So I'm on. What the fuck she did? Now I can't see shit. It's fucking messing. Just pop in and say hello. What's up, brother? Bro 10. How you doing, bro? Getting ready to go to work? Yeah, you should be almost ready to go to work, eh? probably at work. Almost there now. I know you like a book, bro. Hard working motherfucker. That's what you are. Hard worker. Good man. Good man. I see the seeds starting to grow already. Which one? Let's see. Some more. Oh, damn it. All right, Frank. You starting to duck all over again? Cool. Got that fucking duck foot going. Good man. Oh. I got a lot of ducks. Most of them were weak and tiny. Oh. Why? Why are they so weak and tiny? Rejects. Time to pick out the good one, Frank. Oh, look at these. That's why I'm bringing the indica and the sativa line together. Still a little bit of power from both. Ooh, that'd be good. Use my Burmese as the dad, Frank. You see that, Frank? See TJ? Well, the duck's always the dad. The duck's always the dad, he said. Oh shit. I have a rule. I only use male lineages when I'm gonna send it so I know it's my man. Gotcha. Every male has been chosen from the duck lineage from being in the most breaking that. And I'm not breaking that. You go, Frank. Okay. Oh, God. That sounds racist. Yeah, it does. You're that right. I'm bringing the female selecting now. I can select a male from that so I know that it's ducking. That's duck. Mm. Mm-hmm. I said, what's up, everybody? I wonder. Wow, the mail has the strongest traits. Mail.
Sorry.
Yeah, sure. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, for real. Boom, 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 boom. My bad. I didn't message you. Okay. You sure this? Part of the reason why I don't clean my sheets. You bad. This one is that's good. That happens. Okay. This messing me. Cool. Yeah. 2 is open. It's going to be embassy. Messy. Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, that don't mean shit. Mm-hmm. I'll have to find stuff. And after that, I'll just F3s and then cross back into the dock. That where it comes the dock. I have to find it. One of the nurses here. Hold on. Sorry about that. The nurse was here. What's up, peoples? And So, peoples, what we doing tonight? Chilling. Just fucking around. Just fucking around. Right. Booyah. I said booyah. Quiet. Say Thursday. Nobody's going on YouTube anymore. Everybody's shutting down. Everybody's shutting down. Sucks. Oh, no. No. Mm, I don't think so. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I can delete this. I don't want this chick. wonder why. People don't have what they do. Really. What's up? Just fucking chilling. See what's up for everybody. Quiet night tonight. Quiet night. Quiet. Hell yeah. Potado. Keep your spirits up. Just stay strong, my brother. You just everything nobody's out there. I've been looking around. There's no lives going on. Just Nuggy. Nuggy's up. Nuggy's chilling out. They turn him back. They're no good. That's it. Good people. What are we doing? What are we smoking on? Yeah. Seymour, what's up, brother? Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Mm-hmm. I hear that. It's quite nice. Oh, what's up, brother? What the hell are you doing tonight? No, I moved over to the window. It's almost like my own home. So, brother, how you doing, Ralphie? I hear you, Ralph. I hear you. Fuck yeah. Go home and smoke a fatty. Hell yeah. Do it, Dad. Night talking, yo. Ralphie, have a good night, buddy. It's home safe. Good. My wife made it home safe. Not always, Bobo. Ralphie, hitting the hay. Oh, what the hell are you doing? I wish. Franco, what you doing, brother? You working today? For sure. Yeah, late night. Yeah, look nighttime. Just take a big old cup of coffee. 9:30 in the evening. You know it. You know it. It's a party. It's a party. Let's see. Here we go. There we go. Everybody's going to bed. What's today? Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Correct. Yeah, yeah. Who does? Who needs to grow trees? Me? I need to grow something. If you're talking about me, Frank, you're right. I need to start growing. Been too long. I'm afraid to now. I got nobody really to take care of my plants when I'm home, when I'm here. Yes, I do. You're absolutely right, Frank. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. I need something in here about edibles, but I gotta wait. Need some of that duck foot. Damn straight. What the hell are you doing? Almost. The small room. Big room. Part of the room. Big part of the room. Hell yeah, I do. Need some of that duck foot. You know it, Frank. Put a piece of the They wanted to give it to me here. I was like, no. With the morphine, I'm good. The morphine's doing all right. I got 5 of them at home. I don't need the fucking thing. Put it on your asshole. It'll be numb for your ass, motherfucker. Fucking Blanco. You'll be all right. Get to work. Rod Stewart show up yet today? Was that Rod Stewart the other day? Sounds like a party. Oh, hell yeah. You know how to do it. Grandma. The other room I had a refrigerator. Had the hookup. Had the hookup, brother. No rods to it. I'll give him the same view one day. Was that a chick or a dude? The Rod Stewart person that was at your counter. I couldn't tell. I don't know if that was a chick or a dude. Oh, that's lady. Yeah. Probably rock your world. I bet she got a fatty on her ass. Fentanyl. She's cool. Yeah, she seemed cool. You can tell she's down to earth. Mm-hmm. Nine 30 already. Holy shit. She says the Mexicans were gonna walk. You think so? I don't think so. Back to their border. Not over here. Hell no. Oh yeah. Keep it that way. I wonder if you can keep it that way. Media. No. Oh, how do you do that? Was my there we go. Looking good. Bless you. No. Who's we? Wait a minute. What? Big booty? Oh hell yeah. Just stop in and say, be home too. Hi Joe, you're a good man. Thank you, sir. What is it? What are you talking about, Frank? Who's weed? Your weed. Your weed's good, man. What's wrong with that? Goes a little fucked up, but it's good weed. We're all fucked up. Mm. On the screen. Oh, that was mine. Sorry. That was mine, Frank. I was just, this one? Yeah, that one. That was 2 years ago. No, a year ago. About a year and a half ago. Yeah, somewhere around there. That was my old picture. All right.
Well, here we are, Friday afternoon.
Yeah, get rid of this shit. These are all Ralphie's. I need to put mine up. Here we go. Loop. What's the loop? Add video clip. Okay, how do you add video clip? Oh, intro. Intro. I went the wrong way. Where are my videos?
Yeah, I don't know why it's saying record up.
Home picture. There we go. Loop. Probably what? Intro. Okay. I'm learning. More. To each their own. Because I'm retired. Yeah, shall we? Hell yeah. Try Blanco. To each their own. There's all kinds of shit I've been doing. Banner. Oops. You hurry up. You hurry up and buy. Buy what? I ain't buying shit. Blanco. You hurry up and buy. You hurry up. Crazy, Blanco. Blanco's crazy. Seymour. What's up, brother? Seymour is just lurking around. An hour ago. Okay, Frank. You got it. Must be now. Mm-hmm. $20 make you holler. $20 make you holler. Oh, hell yeah. Party at Frank's. I'm putting the word out. Party at Frank's. I'll be right there. Simon, a new sled and broken cat flap. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Same on the stop. Just a bunch of weed plants chilling. Mm-hmm. Me and my three personalities will be there. I bet. I bet. Three personalities. They're too funny. You motherfucker. Uh, oh yeah. Well, thank you. Here I am. My leaves purple and green and yellow. That green is showing me up. You like that plant? Sounds like poppers. That's really good. You'd like that key. Fucking Blanco. You ever did me, man? You never go back to your boyfriend. Same difference. Mm. Mhm. Let's see. You're a good man. You are a good man. Hell yeah, my buddy sent me a message. Ooh, ooh. What is it?
You're missing is I live in a college town, and this dumbass student thought it would be a good idea to go drifting in the snow around a turn and sideswipe my car, even cracked my taillight. And I didn't think it was going to be a big deal, but he's got like daddy's money, so he tried to pay that as my fault and is trying to sue me for the damage because I'm not willing to pay up. Luckily,
Oh, shit. What is that? What's wrong? Yeah, yeah. More marketing.
just use it to what's the difference? Let's do a shootout here.
Let's do a shootout.
Price tag. I was at Walmart the other
Set your alarm for 8 o'clock Eastern time, because we're gonna do the loyalty test again that I used to always do. I think I've done it since like.
No? Simon. Simon. Big deal. Who the fuck is Simon? Blanco, get him. Hella jelly in the bowl. I'm on the cell. I chill out bullshit. You let me there. I like that, TJ. You go, TJ. Who's this clown? I did it for shit, but not you. You'll be alright, Simon. Simon says, I don't know what I'm doing here. What you looking for, Simon? Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing here you want, Simon. That's for sure. For pass. What's that? True that is, Blanco. You're right there, Blanco. Hell yeah. I just told my wife. I love it. You ain't going nowhere, TJ. You ain't going nowhere, brother. Looks like I'm stuck. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. See? That's just great timing. Why don't you stay in there? Troll. Troll in the house. I'm gonna tell her Blanco thinks she's hot. He likes goats. Oh shit. DJ, you're fucking crazy. She likes goats. Goat sniffing motherfucker. Not too funny. I needed that. Mhm. Thank God she can't hear me. You ain't shitting there. You ain't shitting there, DJ. Thank God she can't hear you. You kick your ass. Go to moneymaker. Goats make big money. Goat milk. The goat. You eat it. Hell yeah. There's great value, I'm told. Yeah. Yeah, they're worth thousands. Yes, sir. Pick up some feet. Pick some feet up. Someone say go. Just in time, Keith. What's up, brother? How you doing? That's too funny. Cheers, brother. I'm just chilling, shooting the shit with people. Back in the dungeon. Chilling. How are you, friend? I'm good. Just fucking around. You know? Cool. Heck yeah. Chilling is good medicine. You know that. You got that right. It's one of the best, Keith. Chilling. You got that right. Yep. Sì, le Filippine fanno tutti. Oh shit. Heck yeah, dude. I want to know more. It's got crazy horns. Crazy horns. Mm. I wonder. It's female. I'm on that. I'll show. Yeah, Frank. Show it up, brother. Sweet. I'll meet you up here. Keith. What's up, brother?
Cheers.
What's up, guys?
I'm about to try these new flavors out. I got some new concentrates.
Oh, look at that. Look
It's
at that leaf.
webbed right there.
Oh, that's wild.
And then it's just got the one loose finger in the middle. And then it's webbed
Yeah.
on the sides.
Oh, yeah. I see.
First time having that morphology, or what it's called.
Yeah, so I'm
Wow.
mothering this plant.
Nice.
But yeah, it's got the webs on the side. And it seems to be it goes either, so the first, when it's 3 leaves, it's full webbed. And then once it gets to the 5 leaves, it makes like these horns.
That's weird, bro.
Yeah.
Like that.
And the male that I just chose, he's a triploid for this new batch. This is the new male.
Yeah.
It's a full duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it.
But that thing's
That
got
looks
3
wild.
nodes. So I found one. I found a triple noted out of it, and then I found that. But most of them are actually full duck foots. This one's the only like odd one that ain't like a full duck.
The one on the right.
But
Is this the one that you said started off as a duck and then the rest
yeah,
of
it
the
started
leaves were
off as a duck, and then it was looking weird. And
Yeah.
but that was its
Look at that
father.
freak show.
Oh, okay.
That's a freak show.
So that's his father of this plant. You can see the similarities.
Yeah,
Not as cool as this. This fucker was cool.
I love
That's
that
wild.
leaf. That leaf is pretty cool.
But this thing's pretty fucking cool too, I guess. The horn's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like the horn.
But yeah, I got a fuck ton of phenos.
I like that, Frank.
We can go back to normal size.
Very cool, man. I see you show us this shit. I'm like, what do you call them scientists? Mad scientists reading
Mad
something new, you know? Something nobody's seen before. It's dope.
Yeah.
I bet you're curious to see what the buds wind up like, huh?
So it's way behind. So it didn't get hit by the seeded. So what I ended up doing is I pulled it out and I'm mothering it. And I'm gonna clone the shit out of it, and then I'm gonna find I'm gonna work the next batch, but this one might be a little bit sooner. So I got the same batch of seeds I gave you,
Yeah.
I pop more seeds out of that, and I might find another male out of that, which might give me enough time to cross with the other one.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I started 15 of them today. But I'm gonna clone the shit out of that female. I'm gonna grow a bunch of them over the summer too. Hopefully they're good outside. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a little worried about the fact that it is a little slow.
Might be worth it. What's the saying? Don't rush a good thing or something like that.
That's right. It's absolutely true.
That's how I'm
Craziest
thinking
part
of
is it's the happiest looking plant out of all the fucking plants in the whole garden. That thing's like
Yeah.
fucking dark green except for the bottom leaves that were getting shaded out.
Cheers, my goat holder.
Cheers, Hefe.
He's a fucking character. Hers.
But you'll find some kind of weird duck foot out of them. Everyone that I caught, they all were some kind of duck foot. Some of them were weirder than others, but most of them were just normal duck foots. I got some really weird ones out of it though.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the weird ones were males.
Hers.
That was the only. I'm actually surprised to find a female.
Wow, they're all males.
Yeah, it's hard to find a female of the. When they get into the mutant, it seems like every time I find a mutant, it's always a male.
Hmm.
There's got to be a reason for that.
Yeah, they seem to carry the traits stronger, like I was saying.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
So it makes it a little easier though to stable it off though.
Very interesting.
I just sent the 40. Might hop on.
Huh?
You just said sorry you didn't message me, and then I'm like, message me, dude. Later.
He's about to read Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, he said, sorry I didn't message you. I'm like, motherfucker, just message me, man.
That's all.
You know, I've still got seeds here.
Maybe just scared. Yeah, maybe he's just scared to give his address out. You know, there's reasons.
Well, if he wants them or not, I don't care. That's up to him.
Right.
He's the one that's missing out on growing some, God knows what the fuck it is. Maybe something cool, maybe something not.
That is true, Frank.
Last time I talked about it, he said that he's got plenty of seeds. He's got a giant seed collection and
cheers, everybody.
Not interested.
Hey, come to join me on the other side.
How you doing, sir? Fucking Blanco's crazy. 3 days of him.
That duck foot's flipping you off, Blanco.
Yeah, I was just showing them this Seymour. This is that plant that you were looking on the camera. That's the one I'm mothering.
Right.
Yeah, it's got the little horns. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And the uniformity is there in the saw blade.
Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, that's the trait right there, that saw blade.
Dude, years from now, somebody will find your notebook and it'll change history. like some archaeological find. Maybe 100 years from now, you'll pick up your notebook.
That'd be cool.
Oh, it's got fucking seeds in it.
Yeah, even better.
Oh, fuck yeah. They'll grow it out.
Get you some green eggs and hams down there at Blanco's Come and Go.
My mom used to say these. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he can chuck off the green eggs and ham. It'd be all right.
He was talking about my voice. He's funny as fuck.
I know.
Crude, but funny.
Yeah. He loves fucking with you.
Seymour, how you been, man? Haven't seen you around in a bit. Then again, haven't seen a lot of people since Papa went offline there for a bit.
Nobody's been around. Nothing. Nobody's going on YouTube anymore. Nothing.
What you talking about? I'm live all fucking day.
I know, but no. Even I come here, there's nobody out there. Just I see you all the time. So what's up?
Yeah, I'm live days for days.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you are.
But then, like today, I didn't go, and every time I come on, just like tonight, Papa, it did not show me you were on. A lot of my friends, it's like they're not showing me they're live. So I typed in, found you were live. Yeah, I was seeing the past shows, the one from 2 hours ago, 6 hours ago, but nothing now. It's like I'm getting notifications on everybody after the show.
Yeah, I get that too on some people. I'm like, yeah, thanks for letting me know. Like the show's over.
To me too.
Like, yeah.
I love fucking with everybody, to be honest.
YouTube's, I think, always had problem with notifications, as far as I can remember.
Always. Yeah, I agree.
Papa, did you hear the breaking news?
I did not.
There is a sale going on down at the Come and Go at Blanco's Come and Go on green hams, eggs and green eggs and ham. So everybody needs to get down there to the Come and Go and get them some green eggs and ham from Blanco.
He'd love that. Blanco would love that. Mm-hmm.
And how you been, Frank?
Same old shit.
Okay.
What's up, brother?
Right on.
What up?
What up, B40? How you been, buddy?
Good. Hey, 40, all you gotta do is message me. I still got seeds.
I know, I kept on fucking off. I was gonna have you send them to Keith and I was gonna retrieve them from him, but I forgot to message you. Yeah. Well, we'll get it figured out. I'll hit you up.
Hell yeah.
I didn't send them to Keith again.
Yeah, more seeds.
No, but now Keith said he won't send them, that he'll just keep them for himself.
But yeah, if that's the plan, I'll do that.
Yeah, we'll send them to Keith and then he'll send me some bag seed.
Watch do it performing.
No, you can't mistake these ugly white bastards.
He'll send me like jalapeno seeds and be like, no, sure.
Cheers, brother.
So I got new flavors. What's up? My bad.
I was gonna say these are the ugliest batch of seeds that I've made in a long time.
Mutant seeds for mutant plants and a mutant high.
You're definitely making a lot of mutants.
Yeah. I got some new flavors. I got blue sherb, permanent marker, and Chem 4.
Chem 4?
I think that's just Chem Dog.
Chem Dog, yeah. Absolutely.
And the permanent marker's amazing. Like it's just like It's just like those markers we used to sniff on that smelled like,
What the
blue
fuck?
markers smelled like blueberry.
E40, that's bad.
When did you get that? I don't remember that one.
Me either. That's pretty cool.
He used to have like 100 bongs and 50 rigs. He had a whole collection. 840 did.
Fucking thing's crazy.
That is crazy.
This one's my boys. This one's my oldest sons. This one's Jason's, Keith. No, I'm just kidding.
I may not have the email anymore. If I don't, I'll message you again because I fucking delete my emails all the time. I try to keep that thing empty.
This phone works like 2 of his phones. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
I know
man.
your email address, so.
It is. When I was reading that, that sounded a little sus, bro. I'm like, wait a minute. No, this was.
Google saves the people I message.
For real. He does, Blanco. You're right. 840 Blanco giving you a comment.
Yeah, as I was telling him, it almost sounded a little gay.
It did.
He's always that way. I think he's got something to tell, but he doesn't want to tell anybody yet.
He's knowing the dumpster guy.
The dumpster guy.
Oh, man, we came up with a good one last night, though. Fucking men at work. I didn't forget that shit. I'm going to write a joke about men at work. And the men at work is a gay gym. And in the gay gym, they don't have women's or men's bathrooms that says bottoms and tops.
Oh,
nobody got it.
I get it. I get it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bottoms and tops.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
But I heard one I'll have to. This good dude said it's only gay if you fill the stubble, and I don't know what the hell you meant by that, but it was funny as fuck.
That's fucking Blanco for you. It's only gay if you have your eyes open, he says. He's
I believe you have that.
840 says it's only gay if you take your shoes off.
840 says that. That means you're there for a while.
I made a good deal today, Keith.
On what?
4 HP computers, the 800 Gen 4 and 2 Gen 6, but I got them all for $200. It was $240, and the guy delivered for 10. Yeah, I won them on an auction.
Oh, yeah.
Did you say $10?
No, for the delivery. So it was $250 for 4 of them.
That's fucking damn.
So you're gonna flip them?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna give one to Jason and probably one to Lydia, and then I'll flip the other two, make double my money, and I got 2 free ones.
Nice. Cheers.
Yeah.
They're nice. They're the all-in-ones. They can flip. They do all kinds of shit. They go up and down and they flip. They're actually really nice computers for what they are. Like, they're really nice.
Were they laptops?
Yeah, give me my phone, guys.
All right.
Good.
Be good.
They're doing you can find public auctions online, and they do all kinds of random shit.
Unlock your thing real quick. I want to look.
All right.
Guys, go unlock.
Would you say they were HP?
Yeah, they're the HP 800 G4, and then there's 2 G6.
Which ones you gonna sell? 6s?
No, I'm going to keep the 6s and sell the 4s.
Oh, okay. make your money back in 2-3 items.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Are they laptops? What are they? HP laptops?
No, they're the all-in-one PCs. They're pretty big. What size do you think those are, sir?
32 to 24 inches, probably.
Yeah, they're big.
Size.
They're like 32 inches.
I'm pretty sure they're 32s.
Wow.
Wow.
They have like the disk drive and everything on the side of them.
No shit.
But the cool thing about them is they flip, so like you can flip the screen orientation, and it slides up and down. Like you can make it all tall or make it short or whatever. It's really cool.
Really?
Really cool.
Worth the money.
Is it the HP Elite One 800 G6?
Yeah, they're like, I looked them up. They're like $1,600, dude.
Yeah, I see one here for used for $700. One of them.
Yeah.
That's wild, dude.
I'm telling you, bro, I fucking hit a good deal on that one. Yeah, it was random.
Watch them just send you the box. You ever hear about that? People order shit and all they get is the box.
No, I already got them. They're here.
Oh, wow. That was fast.
Yeah, he charged me $10 to deliver them, and he brought them all right to my door.
That's a good deal.
Yeah. It drew me out because the guy himself brought them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, usually you got to pick it up.
Yeah. Or they, have somebody bring them. You know what I mean? Hire a carrier or something. The fucking dude himself.
I remember one day I walked into the kitchen and I had this old ass like antique furniture, and fucking there's somebody walking in the house or is at the door, and they start taking the furniture. I'm like, what happened? I was like, I sold it.
Oh shit!
What? I wanted this antique furniture for like my whole life, Wanted to keep it for a long time.
They sold it.
Some of that older furniture is built very well, I had the ones where there's no nails or anything. That it all just comes together. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Dovetail. You want to know dovetail?
Yeah. Dovetail.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, when you see them like that, they're worth the money. When there's no nails and screws used. Yeah.
They're heavy as hell.
Or like 80s Amish made furniture. You don't find much better than that, dude.
No way. It's worth some money too.
Yeah. I enjoy refinishing furniture. I haven't done it in a while, but I enjoy doing it. Like I'll refinish tables and shit.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be worth it. This new furniture they get out now is all glued together.
It's all fucking particle board and shit.
Yeah, it warps. You get it damp, it warps. And you spend big money on the fucking things.
Yep.
We got Jordan furniture, brand new fills. You go there.
Sure, Seymour.
Seymour, you go. With that white ash.
Yeah, I bought some furniture when I moved into this house, and I got it thinking it was like premium leather. It was expensive as fuck. And then like 2 weeks into it, some of the dye started fucking up on one of the fucking the headrest. So I called them, and I was going through all the paperwork, and I found out that only the places you touch are leather. So like only where your hands and shit touch are leather. The rest of it was that PU leather. I fucking sent that shit back. Yeah, I sent that shit back, dude. And I ended up buying some Italian real leather, you know what I mean? Full couch. Because I'm like, fuck that fucking, you're going to get only what your hands touch leather. Like, that's gay as shit. Sure, it's Big Mo. But they'll charge you a premium on it. Like, even fake leather is expensive as shit. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, the leather game is a little nuts.
What's up, Big Mount? Mona, what's up in there? Cheers,
Cheers,
brother.
my G.
Biggie. Call him Biggie.
Cheers, Big Mo.
Not messing around with those online auctions. You can find all kinds of random shit.
I know.
They
That's
auction
pretty
out.
cool, bro. Thank you, sir.
Wild
Thank
shit.
you very much.
They auction off even like little tractors and trucks and trailers.
That's what I need. I need a tractor. My yard.
Yeah, I
A
just
little
seen
one.
one sell today for under $3,000. Yeah, a little one. It sold for
Yeah.
$3,000 on there.
Really, that's cheap because they go fucking 15.
Yeah, for a
Depends, you know
nice
what I mean?
one. You pay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can get a Kubota L48, fucking $20,000 for a fucking thing.
The one that my neighbor has, I don't know what it is, but it's a closed cab, air conditioner, radio, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, you
Big
don't get
money.
much better than that.
Nope. Nope. Hey, Bex.
Yeah. Cheers, Bex.
Hola,
He has a
amigos.
couple of the open
Hi, Bex.
cab. He has a harvester. I don't know why he has it. I've never asked him. But there's a harvester there. I don't know for what. But apparently they used it at some point.
Good to see you, Bex. It's good to see you.
Cheers.
Cheers. A40.
Cheers.
You can get a
Cheers,
lot of
bye.
shit done with just even a little like Bobcat with different attachments. You can get a lot of shit done.
Mm-hmm. I want to start ripping up some of my yard this year.
Yeah. So far, whenever I've done a project, my neighbor actually comes over and helps. He brings one of his fucking, a skid steer. Like last time we were doing, we laid gravel and some fucking rock and shit. He came through and did it clutch. It only took us 2 hours with his help, But I already had all my nephews here ready to work all day, and he brought his fucking skid steer, and we got it done in 2 goddamn hours.
That's not bad. There's a crew there too.
Yeah. I wish I owned one. Fucking skid steer or little Bobcat.
Yeah. Those are bad. That's what I need. A little Bobcat. But you're talking big money.
No, look at the auctions, Papa. You'll be surprised, bro.
I know.
Like just follow one. Like in an auction, just find it and follow it and see what it sells for. You'd be surprised. You'd be like, fuck. You learn you can pick one up for like $3,000, $4,000. Yeah.
That's cheap. That's cheap, bro.
Yeah, they do the city auctions. I haven't seen one, but they do them. But I want to see what they have to bring. Because usually it's a lot of different vehicles. Like they do vehicle swaps, and there's a whole fleet of vehicles up for auction and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Even property. They even auction off property.
Wow.
Not like foreclosure, but like city property, like if they obtained a house or a corner lot, shit like that, they'll auction that shit.
Wow. Oh shit. I'll look into that. For Rizzo. El Blanco. Fucking Blanco. Go back to work. Keep going, Blanco. Boom, 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 boom.
I've never asked Blanco what the fuck does he do for work. I picture him doing security or.
No, he's a gigolo, dude. He's a
He's a
gigolo
gigolo.
for older women. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You didn't know that?
No.
You see the Rod Stewart chick he had on there the other day? His post.
No.
It was one of his customers looked just like Rod Stewart.
Oh yeah, I seen that. That was hilarious, dude.
I didn't see it.
I didn't know what to expect until I clicked on it. I'm like, oh, okay. Dude, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch Bonko's little shorts, man. They're funny.
Yeah. Different people.
No, dude, but really, he's a hotel manager. 5-star hotel. Can you imagine Bonko being a hotel manager?
But I believed you. I'm like, damn, that's fucking crazy.
No, but for real, he's a.
He runs a convenience store. Down the street from his house, I'm pretty sure.
You don't have the Papa. This motherfucker speaks Spanish?
Hey, his wife does a good job. Yeah. He's Mr. Mom. Takes care of his kids and goes to work.
That's funny. Rod Stewart.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Looks just like it.
And then they started talking about politics and shit.
It's a fucking woman.
Dude, those little candies that are in the other video, the Rod Stewart, the one before when she walks up. Anyway, those little candies that are in the frame, those little rosa, those fucking things are fucking amazing, dude. What are those called? Anyway.
3 hours ago. Uh-oh. Okay, got my results. Frequent asked questions.
El Jefe thought Rod Stewart was dead, so he thought he was seeing a ghost.
I don't know anything about this. I don't know. Okay, let's find this. Play that one. I thought the dude was dead. Let's see.
That's the guy found behind the dumpster.
Yeah. Is that the one? 840? Is that the one you found in the dumpster? No, that's the guy you found behind the dumpster. Oh, okay.
Cheers.
Yep.
Cheers. If you're at work, tell me what those candies are called that are on the counter in the yellow fucking box. They say Rosa on them, but what's the whole name of those candies? They're the little coin-looking biscuit coin-looking Mexican candy.
That's funny as shit. I remember that.
I didn't even see Frank leave.
Frank, his phone was dying.
Mexico Rosa.
Mexico.
Mazepin?
What the fuck's Mazepin? What the fuck is that?
Is that the candy? Was that the candy you were talking about, 840? That was
I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's what it is.
I never liked the
That's what they
Mexican
are.
candies. They're usually
That's what
spicy.
they are.
A lot of them have that tamarind in it or whatever it's called. My kids love Mexican candy, but I don't care. Fuck it.
Yeah, no, these things are fucking delicious, dude.
That sounds like a fucking pill.
It does.
Right?
Candy crumbles. Oh, okay.
Ask your
Yeah,
doctor.
I remember it like a peanut brittle.
Yeah, that's what he
It's
said.
kind of it's like a it's a peanut butter candy that it's like crumbly but not. It's hard to explain. Like it is, but it ain't. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, well, he put it's a peanut butter candy crumbles.
Yeah, it crumbles, but it's also like I don't know. I guess it's like the speed at which you inflict pressure to it, because like it would almost tear it like fucking hash. You know what I mean? Like good hash, like you could tear it, but if you move it fast, it would just like come apart all crazy. Yeah, like powder. It's weird. It's a weird texture. They're fucking delicious though. I just couldn't remember what they were called.
Mm-hmm.
They're not spicy.
No.
I doubt it. I doubt
Oh, okay, I might like it then.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like I said, it's like a peanut butter.
it. Mazepam.
Imagine like peanut butter without oil.
Without oil, that's dry as shit.
Yeah, just like dried peanut fucking paste. You know what I mean?
It's just peanut butter or
It kind of reminds me of that. What is it called? It's a sesame seed bar, something like that. What is it called? Havla or some shit. Yeah, Havla bar. It's basically sesame. Maybe they use a different. The first ingredient is peanuts or caca. Cacahuat. Cacahatui.
You can get them on Amazon.
Yeah, I wonder if it's similar to Havla, just with different seeds or peanuts versus sesame.
Oh, they even have minis. I didn't even know that. I'm gonna order a case of them. They're fucking $8.
Oh, they make them from sunflower seeds too. Russian traditional sunflower seeds, halva, vanilla flavor. That looks so good.
Looking it up, Keith.
Asked me to be his lawyer. All right, let's see this shit.
I'm getting hungry looking at all these pictures.
This Mexican. Oh yeah, I remember that. Not too long ago. Cool.
Oh, fucking heck, man. Yeah, I'm clicking through his shorts and there's one in there. A homeless man gets robbed. Oh, this fucker. Right. That's funny as fuck, Hefe. That's. Okay, let's see.
Booyah, booyah, booyah. It's Planko to you. Planko. No shit. Time we got 10:40. Oh.
Dulce de cacahuate estilo mazapán.
Mazapán.
What the hell did you just say? Happy New
He
Year.
said there's a big cat that lives in his pants.
No, no.
Yo, G.
No, I was just reading the candy bar they were talking about. I found it and I was just
Sir,
reading what's on there.
how you doing, sir? We got Gigi in the house. Hemp. Not
Cheers,
Gigi.
Gigi.
Hemp.
Cheers, Hemp.
Hemp's a good man. He knows his shit, bro. You want a light? This guy knows all about
Cheers,
life.
Gigi.
Gigi's a good man. Tim Mixon came back, wanted some. No way.
That's
He
crazy.
came back, bro. Yeah, brother. TJ. Where's Blanco? Where's Papa? See Blanco.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
You want to be my lawyer?
Then he cracked his foundation. Yeah. Hit that low shit with fucking freezing fucking concrete. That's funny.
Holy shit.
I watched that one about the shots.
Yeah. About the shots. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know where I get growth facility. I get trained plants.
Dream job, yeah.
Yeah. He knows his shit, bro. This fucking kid knows his shit. He's a good kid, too. Been there for about a year now. He's my YouTube as my man. Sometimes an interview. Something came good from all those videos. Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
get
right on,
him.
That's a good idea.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of videos
You
too.
did build the profile of your work. I was thinking about doing that. It's to get a voice jobs. Use my YouTube.
Biggie, have a good night, Biggie.
I've got like a
Biggie
few hundred
Mo.
videos I can show them. Cheers, Big Mo.
Big Mo. Hell yeah. How you been, Gigi? You been doing good, bro? Yes, sir. It's good to see you, man. It's been a minute. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, Gigi, you still growing? Keep Blanco. He's my personal co-trainer. There he is. That's too funny.
Keith Blanco is hiring a personal goat trainer.
I've been doing amazing, honestly. That's good, GG. It's always good to hear from you. Almost too good already. We're just waiting for something to go wrong. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. Any more cops in front of your house? Loading up. Getting that gear on. I remember you telling me that a couple months back. Not planning on house shopping. Are you staying in the same state? Are you moving out of state? Town? What? That's good. I don't go at home anymore. Just at work. Yeah, that's true. I didn't say that. That's your job. You don't want to go home and do it. I hear you, Gigi. Goat milk. Hey, goat milk's good. I don't mind it. I wouldn't buy it, but I've had it. We've had it. By U.S. cops waited 2 nights ago, dude. Beating his wife. Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy.
People.
I know, huh? Crazy. Well, the last time he looked at his window, they were loading up to raid a house, putting on their fucking gear and shit.
Mm.
Imagine looking at your window with fucking 4 or 5 cruisers, loading up shotguns, vests, fucking riot gear.
Yeah.
Did they help Peter? Fucking TJ. I knew you'd say something like that. Did they help Peter? It's too fucking funny. Fucking TJ. What up? Mm.
840, I got some new flavors.
What you got there, Keith?
Concentrates.
Oh.
I got blue sherbet or blue sherb.
Ooh, blue sherbet's good.
It smells like blueberries, dude. I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, wait till you try it.
And then I got permanent marker. Permanent marker smells like.
Yet.
It smells like those markers when we were kids you could smell, and they smell differently.
Yeah.
And so like blueberry. So this one smells like it's wild. It brought me back to when I was a little kid.
Really?
And then Chem Dog. Blueberry flavored permanent marker.
Stick with that company, bro. Is it a family-run business? Is it a corporation? I forgot to get cigarettes. I have to run back now. Fucking -10 degrees.
Damn.
Fuck that. Forget the cigarettes.
Don't forget to wear your long johns.
Oh, I know.
I'll double the socks, double the fucking johns, wear 3 layers of pants. Cheers, Grinder.
What's up, Grinder? How you been, brother? Mm-hmm. Oh. We'll be here.
All right, stay warm out there.
Yeah, warm. Where? This shit's cold out there. I go, Papa.
I'd wear long johns, sweatpants over that, and then like pants over that, like 3 layers, nice and cozy.
Hell yeah. How you go, Papa? How'd it go, Brandon? How'd it go, Papa? I don't know what you're talking about. How'd it go? How's it going? It's going.
Somebody asked me that yesterday. They said, "How'd it go?" I didn't know what that
Yeah,
meant. It just meant like, "How are you
yeah,
doing?
yeah.
What's up?"
That's what it
That
means.
type of thing.
I'm sure you've been a ton of times, but you all good with it. No, I'm still here, bro. I'm still at the hospital. I probably won't get it till like Monday or Tuesday, depending if they take this portal. We'll find out. I'll find out more tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ow. Bow wow wow. Two dudes, one port. Let's get one last time. You're a fucked up character. Holy shit. Leave it to Blanco.
Right?
Leave it up to Blanco. That's exactly what I just said. Grinding. That's fucking funny.
Blanco.
Mm-hmm. They might take it out tomorrow. We'll find out. I went for that MRI. You ever hear of a deep tissue MRI?
No,
They
I
did,
don't think I've ever had one of those.
yeah, they did it today. It fucking, they moved my shoulder, boy. They put it in this little fucking tray where you lay down and you slide your shoulder in it. Put
Yeah.
this fucking mask on me. And it was
Oh,
fucked up.
damn.
Yeah, it was kind of nerve
Huh.
wracking at first. I don't mind
Yeah.
MRIs. I'll fall asleep, but this one was a little different.
Was it all loud and shit like the other ones?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
Damn.
yeah.
Do you have them put music on for you on a headset?
No, no. I put
I put on
earplugs.
super earplugs. Oh, okay.
I put earplugs in. Yeah. I fall asleep every time. I don't know
Yeah.
how, but I do.
You got to put on, have them put some music on for you, some rock and roll,
I would. Yeah.
right?
I can't wait for these plans, man. He's impatient. You gotta be patient, brother. Don't rush it. They look beautiful. Let it work
And
itself and treat itself.
Grinder, there's people, and I'm sure you probably know this already. There's different times people harvest. There's people who might look at the trichomes, whether they're clear,
Yep.
milky, or amber. Some people wait for that swell I mentioned.
Yep.
A lot of people just go by the time. If the breeder said 89 days, boom, they're harvesting at 89 days. Some people do it
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Each plant's different.
Yeah. Yep.
You either go by the plant. You definitely go by the plant. The plant will tell you.
Yeah. Yep. And it depends too how you like your stuff grinder. If you
That's
harvest
true.
earlier, you'll get a more like a sativa high, and the
Mm-hmm.
later, because of the CBN that kicks in or that turns into some CBN, it's like very sleepy, dopey type of high. So depending on what your patient needs, you would decide at which point to harvest, depending on what you're looking for, what effect.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that canopy you got going there, dude. That's a very
Yeah,
nice
the
canopy. No, it's
Seymour.
not completely level, but it pretty much is. You just have some big buds growing out from the crowd there. From the most part, it looks like a lot of tops. That's how I like to see. My tent is just full of tops, like a forest. They look like trees, pine trees and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So awesome job, Grinder. I'm not some expert. I've had a couple grows. Oh, yours, Grinder. You were showing us yesterday your and the day before your garden.
Yeah, that came out nice. He did a good job.
Yeah.
Brandon came out. He's very impatient. I can tell. He wants to cut the shit down now.
Yep. He's dying to cut that shit. Yep.
Oh, for real. I can tell. That's
Yeah, I
growing's
get the
easy.
same way.
Now you gotta cure it.
Yep. And that's like a super important part. I've messed up that many times. The
Oh yeah.
drying's different out here. Not so much the
Yeah.
curing, but the drying because it's so dry here. I can leave the plant out for 24 hours and it's crispy. So I have to like make conditions for it, perfect conditions.
Yeah. Especially where you are.
Yeah, it's not as easy as people think to raise humidity like that and keep it at that level.
My buddy said he was in Arizona. He said that's the best time you ever grew was in Arizona.
Yeah, where Keith is at
Oh
though,
wow.
like he could decarboxylate his plants in an hour outdoor trying to dry it.
Really? Yeah, I don't know about Arizona, but he said it was one of his best grows.
Huh. Do
Yeah.
you know which part, like north, south, or anything like that?
No, no, I can find out though.
Yeah.
I'll find out because he travels. He lives in Michigan now.
Dude, my purple punch like doubled in size.
Did it?
Got big.
Wow.
I had a boost of growth. Once they
Yeah.
get going, man, they grow quick. When it's just a few leaves and tops, but
Mhm.
once there's more, it's like boom. I love it. The bigger it gets, the more it grows. The more it
Right.
grows,
How
the
many?
bigger it gets.
I'm back. We talk about when I have.
Yeah, I was mentioning the different ways other people, uh, like the different ways other people decide when to harvest, and there's different things to look for. Some people even they don't even look. They go strictly by what the breeder said. I don't do
Yeah.
that. Well, I never had
No
breeder
way.
seeds, but I don't think I would do that. I would be paying attention around that time, but I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
I go
for sure.
strictly by that date.
No way.
But
No
people
way.
do it. People do it all the time.
Yeah, I know a
I
lot of
do like
people
to
do
look
it.
at I like to look at the trichomes because I don't like amber. I want more of like a sativa,
And it really comes down
lots
to
of
the type
THC.
of genetics. You're right, Help. Comes down
And
to
then
the
the
genetics.
genetics. Sure. Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
that's true. That's true. Like sativa, long ass fucking sativas you got to grow for weeks and weeks. And I want to
Mm-hmm.
grow like a real long blooming sativa. I think that'd be cool. And I bet it's fire.
Bet. It's 11 o'clock.
Hemp, what type of training do you guys utilize where you work at?
I don't think I've seen his channel. Yeah.
I think there's two of them, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
A couple? Say a couple, maybe? I don't know.
Hello. I'm just gonna do your vitals. That's okay.
That's fine. Hold on, guys. Just gonna do my vitals. I'll be right back.
Sorry.
I'm just talking to these guys.
Oh.
All right. Oh, okay. Topping, light stress training, lollipop is like a must. I think whichever method you grow, lollipop is important. If you know, it depends what you're doing, but right? It depends how you're growing it and all that crap. I like putting a net down and then lollipopping all the way to the bottom of the net, and then it grows like a forest for me. I love that. Yeah. I try to keep them as low to the ground as possible too. They can get out of control quick.
Yeah.
Okay, right before a little bit before flower, and then so okay. Thanks, hemp. That actually helps a lot. What you just said, because some people with that de-leaf on, they have a specific day for it. They're like day 15, you know, de-leaf, or whatever it's called, or like day this, day that. But it sounds like what I'm supposed to be doing, and other people might try it, is after it's done stretching, then you uh, deflower a little bit. I've gone heavy on that too. I forget which day. When I used to go, there was some day 15 or some shit, 20, something like that. You defoliate all through flower until the 5th week. That's wild. Okay, that's different. Or they might even call it a leaf strip. I don't know if defoliate or leaf strip is the same thing. I learned about this through Grandmaster level, GML, the Canadian grower. He would do like a heavy defoliation or whatever it's called. TJ said, I did it once instead of twice this time, and my buds are bigger, more energy with the extra leaves. Training is really where I shine. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I love fucking training. There's just something about it.
Like fun, like
Yeah,
doing
it's
it for fun.
satisfying.
Yeah.
It's satisfying
Relaxing.
to control the direction and the growth goes here or there and just the whole thing. Back to the trichomes topic, I definitely would not recommend harvesting a sativa plant deep into amber. This can make it sativa heavy, more sleepy quality. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It depends what you're looking for. Um, you know, we used to get this Mexican brickweed, and it would make us really freaking sleepy and dopey. And I'm like, I never thought it would be sativas. But sure enough, when I grew those bag seed out, they were all sativas from all these different bags. They were all sativas, man. or sativa dominant, whatever.
Yeah.
And so even though they were sativas, because of the way they harvested and the time, over time, it breaks down into CBN as well, I believe. Makes it a totally different high.
What's up, Gigi?
No, brother. Forgive me. I need to
Yeah.
shave. Look a little bit like a caveman.
Everybody
Cheers, man.
meet Gigi. Gigi's a good man. What's up?
I don't know why it sounds like you guys are whispering sweet nothings to me. 1 minute.
No, I probably am. I'm in the hospital.
No, it has headset mode on. Gotta switch it.
Yeah, it gets a little sus in here.
There we go.
Whoa.
Back to speed.
What's happening?
Nothing much. Oh, I just bought these cigarettes now. I left them in the bedroom. That'll do me good.
It sounds like somebody's got
playback. Is it me?
Yeah.
I think YouTube is still running.
Yeah. Definitely help.
Just pause YouTube.
It's all over that.
Yeah, Seymour, your plants are on point too. Holy fuck.
Holy fuck.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You still getting feedback?
Someone's got.
Yeah, you know it too.
Hell yeah. Got an open YouTube?
I can come in with camera. And,
Seymour, why you echoing?
it's not me, Pop. It was G. Just fixed it.
Yeah, he did. Sounds good, G.
I can come in and show the plant we're looking at on my cell phone.
Hell yeah, I'll see the bit.
Let's see it.
I've been working on her a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got.
All right, I'm coming in on the phone, Papa.
All right, let me know. I'll let you in. What's up, man?
Did that fix it, or am I still echoing like a motherfucker?
Nope. Perfect.
You're good.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice.
Yep. What you been up to, brother? Good to see you.
Now I can just hear you. There we go. I don't know why it makes you guys so quiet.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I have no sound.
Mic check.
Mic check.
I turned it today.
Might have to go to more.
It was this way. I turned it. That's 20 gallon.
Holy shit.
20 gallon.
That's huge.
Gotta put my milk away.
Let's see the legs. Yep.
That's a big pot.
I can't hear a thing you're saying.
That's good. Looks good. One of those LED lights. Drink phosphorus bad.
We do have a San Fernando there in the corner. 11/28/24. There's the original duck foot still.
Original, huh?
We got in-house hot sauce right there. And that's Wonder Weed, looks like over there. That could be an Odin's itch. And then we got this over here. These are all clones. Except for this one and this one.
Hemp.
Number
If you're trying to
seeds.
talk, I can't hear you, Hemp. I see you avatar
All
flashing.
1 gallon. This one right here in the corner, that is Odin's bitch.
Ocean Beach.
This is San Fernando. San
There we go.
Fernando.
There we go.
Duck
Look at
foot,
this.
you know. Duck foot.
Hold on. Look at this. That's the bud. Look at that, Seymour. Look at the nuggets on that. You bringing that home, hemp? Wow. Look at that. Plenty of weed.
Oh, hell yeah, G.
I need a link. Is that one at the top?
There we go. That's
Sorry,
a better
TJ.
picture. I was trying to make it so it would focus on this weed, but it's not. There you go. That focused.
That looks nice.
She's good.
There you go, TJ.
Lots of shit.
Wow. Hemp, that's all from your shop?
What you said?
All from your work?
Yeah, these are all different strains from work.
Nice.
Just lots of them. More over there. These are some rosin blunts.
What?
Yeah, they got rosin and diamonds in them.
Holy fuck. They sound very expensive.
Yeah, they're not
sound
bad.
good.
They only cost me like $15, but I like
that's
these
awesome.
better.
What are those?
These are keef and diamond infused mini joints. There's 5 of them in a box.
Dog walkers.
Dog walkers.
Yeah, something like
dog
that. I
walker.
have a box here open somewhere. Is there any in here? I don't think it's in this one. It's a 2-hander, but teeth work.
Yep. Yep, dog walkers. Look at the keef
There
in
you
that.
go.
Wow.
Surrounded by Keith.
Yeah, that's nice.
Then we got all these motherfuckers, which are just 2-gram carts. They're just disposable carts.
What the fuck, TJ?
Yeah. They're disposable carts. Then there's like fucking gotta be 50 mushrooms down there. 50 cases of mushroom. Some cherry lemonade. They want you to know it's vegan.
I want some.
Yeah, it's 0.6 grams of psilocybin per gummy.
Dude.
Heavy users,
much for
5 to
one?
6 pieces.
Oh, sorry, TJ.
You good?
Oh,
I
you're all right,
apologize,
man.
TJ.
Hey, you guys mind if I talk for a second about
Do your thing.
phosphorus deficiencies?
I'm ready.
Yeah, bring it on.
All right, man, check this out. I've been growing since about 1986. And one of the things I personally like doing is running experiments. Well, I'm going to tell you who turned me on to it. I've always grown with high pressured sodium bulbs, probably for about 35 years. And I decided 4 years ago to switch to LED because Frosty was going to break my legs if I didn't. So I spent a few $1,000s on that shit. I got it. And I started noticing purple in my stems. Now, I've done all the research. I know what they say about stressing, temperature fluctuations, humidity fluctuations, overwatering can cause purple stems. That's very true. But one thing that the community never ever talks about is the main cause of your purple stems in your plant will not be cow mag. You can give that fucking plant 9 teaspoons of cow mag and then purple stems will not go away. So me and Frosty got talking about it. I took a little advice from him and I got a lot of experience, man. And I decided, okay, I'm going to run an experiment in 4 tints. Tint 3 was my phosphorus boosting tint. All right. So what I did was I ordered some pure phosphorus. It has nothing else in it. It's extremely potent. Like a 16th of a teaspoon is too much. So what I did was I took a 16th and I cut it in half. I added that in with my normal feeding regimen. And within 4 days, all the purple left my plant. Now, what you guys will find out later down the road that was in comments that was skeptical about it
is LEDs drink two things. One is calcium and magnesium, and the other one is phosphorus. If you think I'm kidding, try it on any of your plants, but give it a half a recommended dose. And you will get back with me and go, wow, dude, these are fucking phosphorus deficiencies. LED drinks the shit out of phosphorus.
So you're feeding phosphorus. Sucks it right out, huh, TJ?
That is different.
Well, it's a good thing to know, man, because the community's got a lot of growers chasing CalMag. And you can ask Frank, you can ask Frosty, and then I did it. I overdosed the fuck out of Tint A. I use Blue Planet CalMag. It's a CalMag Plus Pro. Check that shit out. Top of the line, man. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. And I was up to 4 times the amount, and it still wouldn't touch it. So then when I go over to Tint 3 and boost it a 32nd of a teaspoon of straight phosphorus, all the way up to budding, not one purple stem. I didn't get purple stems until flush.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
And you ain't got nobody out there talking about that at all.
No, I don't hear it.
Mm-hmm. Try it. I'll tell you guys what. If you try it and you tell me honestly it don't work, I'll pay for the fucking bag of phosphorus for you. That's how certain I am, man.
Really?
This
Now,
plant.
what you will also find out is different food companies have different ratios of phosphorus or rock sulfate that they put in their mix. So each food company is different. I can do advanced, and I don't have to phosphorus boost, and I get no motherfucking purple stems. But if I did like Fox Farm, General Hydroponics, and shit like that, man, you start getting phosphorus deficiencies out of it.
That's something to look into for real.
Well, it's good to know. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Thank you, TJ. LEDs, they're doing their job, sucking the shit out of everything.
Yeah, they really drink a lot of it. It's crazy.
Sounds like it.
Another thing that amazes me too, man, is everybody thinks these LEDs are the next thing. I think they're going to be replaced soon. I don't think the spectrum is right. There's some things about them that don't make sense. For instance, if I run like as high as a wattage of PPF as the sun pushes and shit like that because of the sunroom I have and shit, and if you put LEDs out there and get anywhere near that par ratio, it just tears the shit out of your plant. And what that tells me is there's spectrums in the sun we have not captured yet, man. And we don't have them in our light setup yet either. Is LED good? Yeah, it's good. I've grown some badass shit, and so have you guys. But man, you go in like my sunroom, and you climate control the sunroom, but I use the sunlight for light, and then compare that to the inside quality. You can't come near it inside. I don't care what anybody says. They say, well, no, dude, you can't grow weed outdoors as good as you. Well, I am inside. I'm in an inside sunroom with a controlled room using free sun. You see what I mean? But they don't have the spectrums right on these LEDs. They're close, but they're not. I don't think they're right, man.
There are men out there working right now. I seen an article just the other day that they are adding more red and blue lights to the spectrum and seeing benefits.
Yeah. See, that's what they're. But I still think something's coming in the next 10 years. It's going to push LEDs out, and we're going to have a better spectrum of light, man.
Well, we could plug in all these parameters and what we want and shit into this growing like AI, and it'll spit out the best fucking whatever blueprint for a light that has the best efficiency, and that like this AI shit is gonna change the game in a lot of technology.
Yeah.
We will reach that point where we can get the entire spectrum in their different intensities, um, and add the ones like the infrared and the UVs and all that. I mean, I think we can simulate all those now. But I'm just saying, like you said, we're not 100% comparable to the sun.
Yeah.
No
And
way.
then check this
But I
out.
believe we will. I believe we will get there. You're right.
Yeah, I agree too. And here's another thing that gets me, man, about them is when LED come out, what was the major two things that they said was great about them? First was the temperature of the light is way less than an HPS. The second thing was amp draw was going to be about half. Well, dude, they got fucking 1,000 watt LEDs out now for fucking 5x5 grow rooms and shit.
I
And
know.
they pull fucking 1,000 fucking watts.
Watts.
So
Yeah.
that ain't no better. And the second thing, or the third thing is, bro, to all you skeptical people that are young out there, if you seen the quality that me and Papa Hambone used to grow off of high pressured sodium, you would shit your pants. What I
Hell
believe
yeah.
needs to happen is we need to do more blending. We need to start putting UPS in with the LED to substitute that spectrum we're losing.
Doesn't double-ended CMHs, I think, and maybe the HPSs, you could put one bulb and mix it with the other bulb, the cool
Yeah.
one and the fucking
Yeah,
warm one,
and check
whatever
this
they call
out. Yeah, check this out. Have you ever noticed
it.
the LED lights, if you hook them up 22, still pull almost the same amperage? Look on your specs, dude. I couldn't fucking believe that. Now check this out. 1,000 watt super HPS pulls 9.7 amps. But if you hook that up 220, it pulls like 4.9. That's it. 4.9. That's the equivalent to a 300 or 400 watt LED. So how could you take the equivalent and outproduce the HPS if you compare them by amp draw?
I don't know. I think that's a question for Gigi, for hemp.
Well, I can tell you the
I
answer.
don't know. I
Per
don't
amp
know.
draw, yeah, I can answer it. Per amp draw, you can't outperform the HPS. However, heat-wise, you can beat it with the LED. But everybody says, yeah, man, but the buds don't come out good. Dude, have you looked at a High Times book 20 years ago and seen them pictures? Those were with HPS.
Yeah.
That's what I was growing. You
Yeah.
know?
22. Yep, for sure.
So
Sure.
yeah, we're not there yet, man. We gotta hope for a little, but you know, with everything going legal, the light industry is gonna boom, man. I mean, it's
Yeah.
gonna boom even more than it has.
Oh, for sure. I agree.
Did you hear about the new light they're coming out with?
Which one?
All right, I got to look up the name of it, but check this shit out. It's going to be a smart light. It was at one of the big meetings at when they throw them big things up in Colorado or yeah. Well, check this shit out, dude. A fucking smart light that has sensors that are wireless that run off of Bluetooth. It tells your reservoir when to water the plant by measuring drybacks. It also can keep data for growth rates, dryback, and everything, like it's analyzing it. It'll also automatically dim the lights to mimic the morning, afternoon, evening sun automatically. And dude, it did like 4 other shit that I couldn't fucking believe. And every sensor is Bluetooth wireless. They said the light will actually be able to automate and control the grow room.
That's so they got all sorts of automation shit coming up. They're making it easier and easier for us to grow.
Yeah, at that.
Not that it's difficult, but like less work, you know.
Yep. At that thing, they said that they were no longer going to work on lights for a while because of the Evo and whole culture 301 H bulbs that were out. and that all the companies were going to concentrate on AI.
That's where it's at.
Detroit.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, man, really.
You have a lot of knowledge, TJ.
Watch, dude. Here pretty soon, we're going to plug a light into our grow room, and we're going to come back in 3 months and harvest it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Just add water.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice.
Yep. You're going to see a lot of genetic modifications going on, too. I watched a big thing about that from the breeders. Man, I don't like that neither. It's going to kill our fucking old school weed strains.
I forget when I started years ago, I went to Seed Finder on the internet, and it had a list of all like registered, meaning that they have data on, and that you can buy these seeds, who makes them, blah blah blah. I'm sure everybody's been to Seed Finder by now, but there was only like so many 1,000 strains cataloged, and then it was like 1,400, and then 3,000, and then 7,000. Every time I check, it was more and more. You know how many strains?
Yep.
And I'm gonna check right now. I haven't been there for a while, but I bet it's fucking a lot.
Shit, dude, on genetic modification, they got one plant they're working with right now. They're going to release next year. And when you plant it outside, no bugs and no mold can affect the plant, and you never have to water it. It sucks the water into the plant through the air into the leaves.
Yeah, I believe Copycat's already got that strain, and it's called the variant.
Well, there you go. Yeah, there's
Wait, you
two
like
places in the Netherlands right now are working with that one also. But it shows you what they're getting ready to do to the weed, genetically modifying it, and then when that shit starts crossing with old school genetics, it's going to kill. It's going to kill old school genetics. It's going to wipe them out.
so right now, according to Seed Finder, and I watched it grow over the years. Now it's 33,000 listed strains from 1,900 known breeders. There's almost 2,000 breeders on the Seed Finder and 33,000 different strains. That's wild.
That's crazy.
That's a lot, and it just keeps growing every time I check, man. Every couple of years, it's like, wow. A couple of years, it'll be 60,000.
You go to Neptune Seeds, they're a distributor of other seed makers' seeds, other than like Tiki Man. And they carry a lot of different breeder seeds through
Mm-hmm.
Neptune Seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Another one like that is Cannabis USA.
Sorry, I was walking my doggy and my phone died. Now, what were we talking about? Efficiency from like HID to LED? Oh, fuck. What happened to my phone?
See that again?
I said I was walking my doggy and my phone died, but I thought I heard my name earlier. What were you talking about? Just efficiency from like an old HID to an LED light?
Yeah, that's what we was talking about. We was talking about how the big lights coming out now are 7 to 9.5 amps on the LED big boys, 800 to 1,000 watts. And I was talking about how you can take 1,000 watt HPS and hook it 220 volt and drop the voltage down under 5. And I was saying that, however, the good thing about LEDs is the heat difference. But
and,
you
and
know,
obviously its distribution of its actual par maps are much better. It isn't so hot spotty. But
Well,
if you're
yeah.
talking like a 5x5, you're running what, 650 watts on an LED to light a 5x5, probably your 1,000 in the middle and your high 800s on the side of a par map.
Yeah, but you got to
I don't know
remember
the
too,
HID
though.
too well, but
Yeah, on HPS, it depends on the reflector you use for your par map. We have XXL reflectors that are 3 foot square. You know what I mean? And then they
yeah, there's
have the
definitely
little
some,
bitty ones. So there's different
yeah,
reflectors to
there's some
change
better
the
hoods
par
for
map.
sure to help.
Yeah.
What do you guys use at work, Hemp?
Yeah, it's
What's
just
the deal with the
you can change
lights,
hoods, but if you were to put
medium?
oh, they LED all the way over there. They LED. But yeah, if you were to take a par map, even with a different hood on an HID, you're definitely going to get an even distribution over LED. But that's more just footprint of where they're laid out. They're not all central point, so you're not going to get those hot spots. But what are you running for like an HID in a 5x5 to have a par map that can cover a flowering space? Isn't that like a 500 you're going to run in there?
Oh no, man! I
5,
run
600? I haven't
no.
grown with the old school.
Yeah,
What are you
no,
running in like
man.
a 5x5 flower space for HID?
5x5. I actually do 4x5, a
HID does
little
have its
smaller.
own. Oh yeah, what's your total like wattage you're pulling out of that room to light that?
1,000 watts and up to 1,500 ppms of CO2.
Oh, you're doing some CO2 runs. I got you. But yeah, you're looking probably a little more efficiency on electric in a 5x5. I definitely wouldn't run the full 1,000-watt LED light they give you for it. You're probably going to run it 80% with like 600 to 650 watts. The only thing I'd say HID has a benefit over is they do have better of your like infrared, your UVB, UVA, not UVA. Yeah, it's UVA and UVB because UVC obviously causes cancer. But they do have a better, broader spectrum when it comes to the higher
Yeah,
the
I
higher
run the
spectrum of
light.
light. But I think your biggest thing is just distribution of a par map. That's why HID used to get away with running CO2 because they could actually benefit from CO2 a little bit because they were over that 1,000 in certain parts of the par map just because of hotspots. But I think HID has its place again because it has some better spectrum. But they're definitely filling in the gaps there. But if I had the option, I'd take LED over HID any day.
Hey,
Or metal
Blanco,
halide or whatever.
just to answer your question, man, just 8-foot ceilings in the basement, but I'm running air-cooled, sealed light fixtures. So that allows me 18 to 24 inches above the canopy with a super 1,000-watt HPS when I run it. I also did some experiments because everybody argues. Took the same plants. You can't never mimic everything perfect, but I tried. I put one under a let's see, 720 watt LED, and I put the other one under a 1,000-watt HPS, and I grew them both out. And as far as yield came, I stomped the shit out of that LED, man. You should see the difference. Here's what I noticed: I see a lot of golf ball buds on the LEDs, even the LEDs I own, and I got thousands of dollars worth of them. Now, I know genetics plays, but I'm talking the same strain. When you can go over to an HPS light, and I'm growing 3-foot long tops.
There's definitely a wattage difference there for sure. You're saying, what is the difference in wattage you're pulling from both tents? There's
Well,
definitely variables, like you're saying,
right.
microclimates. So there's the fact that there's more red in HID, so you get shade avoidance because cannabis is a shade avoidance plant. So when you throw a lot
Yeah.
of red at it, it really becomes more of a shorter plant just because it's avoiding the direct, intense sunlight. So it's a shade avoidance, and red light definitely triggers that.
Well, here's what
You
I
know,
did
one
to
thing we
try to
didn't.
mimic the test is what I did was I put my par meter in there, and I set the 720 watt LED to 900 to 1,000, and then worked my way up with the CO2. And I
Is that in the
mimicked
middle
the
or the
same
edges?
in the middle. And then because there was only one plant in the room I did the test with, which was in the middle. And then I worked the HPS up the exact same part, the exact same time with the exact same CO2. And dude,
Shit.
I'm telling you, man, the weight difference was unreal. I was getting over 2 grams a watt.
You train them the same way?
Yeah, I trained them out. They had about 32 tops per plant, and it was probably a little over 3 foot round, and the entire top canopy was probably a couple foot high lollipop. But the weight difference was damn near double. Damn near double.
So what was
So
this actual? I'm just interested. What was the actual test space like per section? Had what? Was talking like a 2x2 space? You're saying one plant, right?
Yeah. No, I had them both in a close to a 5x5 area, but I had them both dialed into the same car.
I got you.
Yeah, I tried to lock it down as fair as possible just to see. So I tried to freeze every step the same, but the plant, see, I got a Candyman, man, that is like, it's crossed with the original Christmas tree. And she's just not a big producer, but she's top quality bud. However, my yield on her is horrible. I could never get over popcorn sized buds. But the same experiment I did with it under the HPS, I got tops. I mean, like the smallest top was 7 inches long.
Well, you got to go into flower with a cola to have a cola for sure. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So hey, one thing you guys or me we haven't mentioned is penetration.
Yep.
And I'm not talking about sex. But
Well, you're talking about light
isn't there a difference?
penetration.
Yeah, isn't there a difference in those?
It really
in the
comes down
different
to
lights?
all you're doing when training is it's a hormone transfer. You know, the top of the plant's getting a hormone to
Right.
stack tight spacing colas to form a cola. Then the bottom receives a total different hormone that's been left behind. So you get that node set, the spacing, the node set. If you let a fucking plant grow naturally, it grows like a Christmas tree, and you're gonna notice you have one apical fucking donkey dick on the top, and no matter how much light,
Yeah.
nutrients, or magic
Yeah,
sauce
yeah,
you throw at the bottom, it's still just boofs. Just a transfer of energy. So I think it really comes down not so much of light penetration, but just how the plant allocates its energy. It's going to put everything into the top. And what I was mentioning earlier about going into flower with a cola is you see people like, oh, get to 50% and flip the flower. And then they bend the fucking thing down and flip the flower. And what are they going into flower with? Little fucking berry bushes, you know? There's a point where it's timing. People don't know when to stop bending and start actually growing a cola and start then going to flower. It's like timing is a big thing. You know, if you're going to get, let's say in a 4x4, you want 64 tops. I don't care if you did it with 64 plants or you used one plant and trained it to have 64 apical tops. Either way it goes, those tops have to go into flower with like a 4 to 5 node set that hasn't really broken off into its own top. So if you're going into flower with, again, let's say 64 and a 4x4, if you have 64 fucking apical colas that have 4 to 5 node sets, you're looking at 4 inches there. So if we're doubling or tripling, you're looking at an 8 to even maybe 12 inch fucking 1 foot cola. But you see a lot of people go into flower with these little bitch colas, like, yeah, they're all top apicals, but then we have 1 or 2 sets on them. Like when that doubles or triples, what's it going to be? A 4-inch cola. So you got to go into flower with a cola to end with a cola.
And you know what's crazy? Yeah. Right there was one of the best points I've ever heard mentioned out here, because he just nailed it, man. That is exactly what happens to most people. You have to give the plant time to recover and produce nodes before you flip. Yeah, I've never heard anybody said that. Now, hey, Keith, you're talking about green spectrum for penetration. You know, I'm not sure if an LED penetrates further than an HPS. That's one thing I've never looked up. Now I know.
Again, though, I don't know. You see light side lighting and shit. That doesn't necessarily do anything but age the motherfucker for the bottom shit. People are trying to age it. Like it's still just not receiving the right hormone. It's not going to be dense. It's not going to be fucking the monstrous ones that are on the top.
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
And if you look at it, like I said, a 4x4, if you put that shit into a checkered format, obviously the more tops you have, it's going to be smaller tops, same weight, just split across it. But a 4x4, you're looking at 64 tops. You can either plant 64 plants in a 1 gallon pot and grow 4 to 5 tight node sets. Usually that'd be when you top. But instead of topping, you flip all 64 to flower and have a donkey dick in every fucking checkered hole.
Right. Yep.
Training is fucking important for sure. Like that last girl I posted in the chat, like I fed that bitch 4 times its whole life. Like there's no magic bottle, there's no secret recipe, but I feel like it's a Mel thing. We want to take out the Hemi and put in a V8 and we're going to create the next secret recipe. Train the fucker. Water it a little bit.
Well said. Yeah.
I don't know. Growing, when I got into growing, it really became frustrating. I was fucking had my hand cut open, everything thrown out the back door when I first started growing because I'm fucking testing runoff and EC and PPMs and fucking pHs. It just, I didn't sign up to be a light scientist. I didn't sign up to be a nutrient company. I didn't,
Right.
I signed up to fucking put a cola in every hole. You see a lot of people trying to capture more shit. It's like you ain't even, if you're not maxing out your tent, why the fuck you adding all this shit? Like at least max out what you can get before you start trying to worry about the 1%. Like your mycorrhizal humic agents, sweetening agents, like all that shit helps, but it's just it's the 1%. Fill your gas tank first. You got a 4x4, 4 feet by 4 feet. If you want to divide it the way I do, just for weight issues and just climate control, so you're not dealing with monster dicks. But you could definitely do less than 64. But like a 4x4, I'm gonna do probably 64 colas. So my job is how fast can I get, let's say 4 plants. So what is that? 64 divided by 4 is, let's do the math because I'm fucking smoking too much here.
$16 a plant.
Longer leg is a waste in veg. Like you'll see people with beautiful canopy. Well, 16 on each plant would reach around 64 colas on a 4x4. 4 plants is a pretty even distribution. But how fast can I get those 64? You see people with 12-foot fucking legs. That's probably an exaggeration. Let's call them 4 foot. 4 foot fucking legs with, let's say, a beautiful canopy on it. It's like, wouldn't you want that same canopy like on half a leg? Like long leg is just a waste in veg. So how fast can you get 16 colas on each plant? And then you're going to shred the 4th flower to isolate, right? We talked about 4 or 5 tight node spacing. So each plant has 16 top apical colas, all relatively even to the top, receiving the same hormones. You got 4 to 5 tight node sets. Now, before going into flower, let's say 3 or 4 days before going into flower, because you've reached that goal you want, lollipop everything else underneath. And then wait for stretch to happen. And then you go back in and you do the same thing. You're going to basically isolate the new colas that have now stretched to probably be 7 or 8 node sets because you went in with 4 or 5.
Right.
So now you have those donkey dicks in each hole. And usually when I do my second lollipopping and defoliation, I'll leave the donkey dick. And then usually there's 2 laterals that are broken off underneath that donkey dick. So you have 64 apical big ass donkey dicks. And then you have 2 off of each one.
Oh, okay.
What is that? 125 second lower canopy colas while you have 64 top. So there's really only 2 times I do lollipopping, one before flower and one after stretch, just to isolate those colas again. That's basically your whole job through growing. Get the colas, grow the colas, flip the colas. Just fill the fucking tent. If you see floor, you ain't doing shit. Light is yield. Growers' talents, capturing that light and turning it to sugars. Your floor is never going to grow anything, I promise.
Do you know how many people he just bitch slapped? Because that's true, dude. I've been saying it forever. Why would you grow a plant that tall for that long and then kill a third of what you did?
Yeah. Fucking get the colas, fill the holes. It's a checkered. Like that last picture I put up, my grow, like you can just see it. It's just a checkerboard. They're all fucking colas. And then people are like, well, if you have different strains, then you can't have them all the same height. And it's like bullshit. It just means you're probably going to have to do more aggressive training on the taller sativa or the more morphology stretchy plant. You might supercrop that one. You might mainline where you might manifold something else. But yeah, too many people worrying about too much other shit. Yeah, that was my whole thing. Just
I like
bringing
this
power
because
back
this
to the
stuff is,
grower.
yeah, this is very important stuff. Like I totally forgot about growing in the 1 gallon pots. And
Well,
like, why
that's if you're
hadn't
doing
I
that.
tried that yet? I grew
That's
a
like
few
if you're
years
doing
ago. I've not.
Shrog, I think it's called. There's a difference in Shrog and Swaz.
You know what's funny, dude? I used to watch all his videos. Every GG video I'd watch. And here's how he did it. He would walk in there with a bullwhip and he would train them. And then he'd go, you don't get nothing else. And the plants would be going, feed me, GG. And he'd pop that whip and wouldn't give them shit. He'd say, you ain't getting shit. He'd zip the tent shut.
I only fed in flour. I wouldn't feed in veg. I'd feed every other watering in flour. And it was more because I was just fucking lazy, honestly. As soon as you start feeding synthetic, I mean, it's on an IV at that point. You're taking peat-based medium because soil is clay, silk, or sand. I don't know why people say they grow in soil, but peat-based medium, if you're transplanting 3 or 4 times in a 6 to 8 week veg, you're going to have enough just basic nutrients in that soil. I personally use like a Fox Farm Ocean Forest, transplant 3 times and then feed every other watering and flower. I mean, you're feeding 4 times. How much can you fuck up? Could I add sweetener, fucking agents and mycorrhizers and all the fun shit? Yeah, but it's like 2%. It's just
So
making
how
fun.
long are you
Fun again
in that 64 checkered or whatever you want to
Yep.
call it? How long before you flip then? How long is it in a veg? Or is it
Well,
ever?
plant count is veg time. So if we're trying to get 64 colas, if I put 64 plants in there in 1 gallon pots, I mean, what is your veg time? A week and a half from seed, maybe 2.
Okay.
So if I do 1 plant, how long is it going to take me to get 64 off of that 1 plant? Now, if I'm doing 4 plants, I usually try to aim around a 6 to 8 week veg, depending on, obviously, if you fuck up, stunt them, or any of that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, it's warm in.
I bet if what is it called, that mono, where it's just all one strain, so it'd be like 64 1 gallons with all the same strain. Monoculture? No, mono something. That's really optimized, I guess, at that point. So this is like the optimal way, the most efficient way to grow in like a 4x4 or 5x5.
Monocropping or whatever.
Yeah.
Too, for sure. I mean, you don't have to. You can.
No.
You can just do different training on different plants. I did that in one of my grows. I did like fucking 4 different genetics, and I mean, it's flat as a tabletop.
Yep.
You want to be able to lay a sheet across that bitch. It should be flat. Like people give you hang heights, right? 16 inches from the canopy. But if you're not having an even canopy, where's 16 inches? Is it up on the top? Is it on the bottom? Like, where the fuck it be?
If it's too
But I
tall,
always tell
bend it
people
over.
I tell people to buy a light. Buy a light that somebody can tell you the hang height and the distance and end it there. What's the fucking point if you're buying the best Samsung LED MOI diodes, but you don't know where the fuck to hang it? You're spending half your time. Is it too high? Is it too low? Like, just get a fucking light that somebody can tell you the hang height and the distance from. Now, forget about the light. You didn't sign up to be a nutrients fucking company. So now if you're not thinking about the light, boom, that's fucking out of your head. Now when it comes to the feeding, if you're only feeding every 4 times an entire grow, you can forget about the feeding. I mean, it's a 3-part in a cow mag. That's it. 4 times a fucking grow. So you forgot about the light, you forgot about the fucking feeding. Watering's pretty easy to fucking teach. Over the internet can be a bit tough because what is light and what is heavy is different to other people. I find the best way to teach it over the internet is tell them just water it to filled capacity. Water that bitch until you get a shot glass of water out the bottom. There's some conversation for hydrophobic soil there, but get your soil to filled capacity, shot glass of water out the bottom, and then don't water those plants until they sag. It's a controlled dryback, which isn't terrible, but what I use it for is a training method because while you're waiting for those plants to sag, it's different for everybody, but let's say in this scenario, it takes 5 days for their plants to sag. During those 5 days, they could have been picking her up, fingering her with 1 finger, 5 finger, whatever the YouTube told you to do, and then you know what that feels like. But what's most important there is you're not watering it until it shows that it is thirsty. It's sagging. Not to a detrimental point, but enough that you know what it felt like the day before it sagged. Now you know the Goldilocks zone. If you look at hydro, DWC, and cocoa, they all veg faster. What's the determining changing factor is they always have water, nutrients, and air to the roots. Like, we're always playing that fucking back and forth. We're watering, we only have the water, the oxygen that's in the water. Like, you want to try to stay in that Goldilocks zone. You want to have all 3, and that's learning water. So you dry back a few times, you know what it feels like and looks like before it sagged. You forgot about water and you forgot about the light. You forgot about the fucking nutrients. What's left? It's just training. If you go into a facility that already has lights on a timer, feeding on a timer, and fucking watering on a timer, what the fuck are you going to put on your resume? I know how to make a secret sauce in my kitchen with fucking fish water and a fish pump. Like, they want somebody that knows how to train. Like, the rest of it's just all on a computer.
Yep.
They don't have a robot that can train yet. And all it is just understanding timing. That's the biggest flaw in fucking probably 90% of growers is timing. When do you stop making tops? When do you grow a cola to be ready to go into flower? When do you stop veg? And just people miss it every time.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a runaway now, it's a runaway later. If it's a sucker now, it's a sucker later. It's just, I do find it a bit annoying, all the magic bottles.
It's true.
It just fucking magic bottles.
You got
Put
a
power
funny
back in
way
the
of
grower.
putting it.
Put fucking power back in the grower. Training. That's where it's at. Yeah, I don't care how people train either. You can fucking, like I said, grow a bunch of plants and not train at all. Or you can super crop, mainline, manifold, full plant tie down, net training. You can have your fucking girlfriend sit on it. As long as you have those even tops you need, I don't care. I really don't. Same thing with like the conversation between wet trim and dry trim and full plant hang and fucking whole plant hang. You know, I have all these people breaking out charts and science and all this other shit when really it comes down to where the fuck you're drying it. Like if you're in a high humidity area, are you gonna hang that whole plant because Tim Bob on YouTube tells you whole plant gives you more trichomes or something? Like you want to fit your plant to fit your dry space. If you have really dry humidity and your plant isn't over bushy or fucking pop can sized colas, you know, if you have dry humidity, you can get away with maybe splitting that plant 4 times instead of splitting it down to each individual cola.
Yeah, it's
So I agree
funny
with
you said
everybody.
that. That was a good point, man, because I tell you what, brother, I turned my dry room into pretty much a humidor. And once I got the conditions locked in, automated perfectly, I can dry trim or wet trim, and you can't tell the difference. And that's the point he's making. Get your environment right first before you start the procedure. And you can do it either
100%.
way.
Knowing your environment definitely helps. Even the time of the year outside can change what I do. The size of the plant can change what I do. Definitely making your plant fit the environment and not trying to make your equipment fix something. Like if you have a high humidity and you want to hang whole plant, just because you have the equipment to pull all the moisture out of the air and try to keep it controlled, you're still looking at microclimates in the middle of the plant. It's really just fit the damn plant to your dry space. Same thing with people that want to grow for the first time. They're like, well, I have all this space in my basement. I'm gonna make it a dry space. Like, nah, stop. Just dry in the room you fucking grew in. At least you know how to control that.
Yep. Agree
Yeah,
100%.
definitely. It's all right. You can wet trim, you can dry trim, but I think it's easier to fit the plant to the environment than trying to stress out your equipment and run into possible mold issues or just all along speed drying. Everybody wants to
Yeah,
speed
it's dry
dry.
as fuck here. Sometimes we have 0% humidity. I didn't even know it was possible until I moved to the desert.
Especially in the winter here, it's fucking humidity shit, especially if you're using forced hot air. Same thing. That's why you hear people online feed water a plant 1 gallon per 5 point whatever bullshit science they feed you. But it really comes down to environment and pot size. You know, the pot's going to determine how much water because you get it to fill capacity, right? It can only hold so much water, especially if it's fucking root bound. But regardless, the pot size determines the volume, the plant size and the environment determine the frequency in which that is consumed. If you're putting a little tiny baby plant in a fucking 5 gallon, which is a bad idea to begin with, unless you're running like a living soil or something. But either way, if you're putting it in there, it's not going to use up that fill capacity water as quick as that YouTuber's is. Or like you said, you got dry humidity.
Well, I'll tell you something I did that's really cool, man, is when I had my furnace put in, I had one put in with a humidifier built into the furnace. It actually has a water line that goes to it. And I got a percentage knob in my furnace room, and I usually keep it around 50, but it gives it a good baseline so that the dehumidifier or the humidifier does not have to work as hard, and I never see them 30-degree lows. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. You can just bump it up a little bit for that germination or vegetation, early veg. 100%.
Really helps out a lot.
You see the study they did on flushing? That shit's been a lie.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was Green Labs that did the study where they did microclimates and everything. They did flushing and not flushing. There was absolutely no difference in trichome production, levels of nitrogen or phosphates or heavy metals.
Wow.
It was all exactly the fucking same. We have this idea that we're going to feed synthetic and flush it out. You can't build a boat. You can't build a boat out of plastic and then take out the plastic. What the fuck you got left?
Well, check this out, man. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I retired as a toxicology technician. My mom actually ran a multi-$100 million toxicology lab that took care of blood testing, blah, 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 blah. So what we did was we mimicked the test you just said. And I wanted to see everything tested in it before and after. I even did a no flush, a flush. I also tested, when we like the weed where we want, actually how much moisture was in the weed at that time, which is a little different than 58 to 60%, by the way. And you know what we found out? Here's what we found out. Flushing don't mean shit. Just
No,
like
I
you
don't.
said on that test. Every single thing that was in that plant on each
There is
side
some.
was almost identical. Maybe one element was slightly lower.
They actually found in that study that it wasn't enough to like pretendably say yes, but the ones that were not flush actually had a higher THC content. But it really, there is something to be said though, and I'm sure people will scream in the comments about this later. There's definitely, that's why I'm covering it. There's definitely something to be said about a natural deprived of nutrients or a nutrients deprived, so it's eating itself. That can obviously help with some trichome production just because it goes into almost a survival state. But you can just cut back your nutrients in the last 2 weeks and have a natural fade. Too many people have a burned crispy ass leaf and they call it a natural fade, but that's a whole nother topic. But there's something to be said for a natural fade, 100%. But the ideal that we're flushing something out is just, yeah, we've been lied to for so many fucking years.
It's in the body. It's going to
That's
stay in the
wild.
body.
It's like, what else? What other bro science out there is?
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty.
Well, so check it out. I'm in the desert. It's super dry here. The soil gets super dry. Everything's just 0% humidity, right? But I did this one thing, and in the end, what I get is the soil, and it's now it's ocean forest with happy frog. And the soil is always moist. And it's like crumbly. It's like the perfect fucking medium. It never dries out during veg. It never dries out during flower. It's always moist. So where's the idea that you have to have like, what did you guys call it, dry back or something?
You don't have
embed
to have a
water
dry
in it?
back. No, you
You
don't
don't
have
have
to.
to.
But in the
Okay.
same sense, you do want to allow, like I said, that Goldilocks zone where you're having oxygen, water, and nutrients to the zone at the same time at all points. But if you're
Yeah.
if you're watering every 2 days, not only are you going to get gnats, but you're definitely going to drown out and basically choke off your roots of oxygen, which
Yeah.
we know what happens when they don't get that. There's definitely, you can do some high frequent fertilization in soil, but it's an art to really dial that in. That's why I try to get people to kind of identify thirstiness the day before you're going to see any kind of sag or detrimental from it. You could probably, like I said, do some high frequent fertilization and get some benefit out of it, but it's you'd have to have good aeration, and it's definitely a dance.
What I had is I built this pot basically, and it's like a sip system, but it sips up all on the inside of the pot in terms of the walls of the pot. And so when it sips up, it starts on the inside against the walls, and it slowly moves into the middle. Somewhere around there, it ends. So the water is completely regulated how much is in there, and just the way it works. What I wind up with is in the pot itself, full of soil, I wind up getting these short roots that are like terminated, and they're fat, and there's mycelium all over them and shit. That's in the pot. Out of the pot, you got those little holes, the drain holes, start growing fish-like looking roots, and eventually they're everywhere, and they're like fucking a foot long, 2 feet long. They're like everywhere. So I get 2 different layers of roots. It's really cool. I was trying to basically what I was
Sounds
trying to
like
do
you're.
is make a. Pardon me.
No, you're good. Sounds like you're talking about air pruning.
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah,
prunes itself on
that was
top, and then.
yeah.
So I'm not
Are
feeding
you talking about
from the. Pardon me.
Were you talking about the sides of your pot? Or are you talking about butt chugging? Sorry, I'm just
chugging.
confused.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you're
I'm
talking
sorry.
about.
I'm not saying this correctly, but I have a hard time explaining shit sometimes.
You're good.
Get
You're
excited.
good. I have a hard time understanding after like 2 beers and 6 joints, so it might be a combination of us both.
But basically, what it comes down to is I have 2 different types of roots. It's in a tray of water. I'm not feeding I'm not putting anything in the water. It's just water.
And the
And
pot
I'm
is
not
sitting
feeding
in
it.
the water?
Kind
Is
of.
that
It's kind of like a.
so? Is it taking its water
I
from
don't.
are you pouring water in the top, or is it butt chugging or sucking up from the bottom? What one are you
The
talking
only
about?
part that it's like a sip system, right? So there's cloth, right? in the water. The soil is not in the water.
Mm-hmm.
The SIP system, and then the way it's created, it goes all the way around on the inside. What'd you call it?
I'm not sure I threw a few on you out there. You talking about air pruning? Or you're just talking about butt chugging water up. Air pruning is just when the roots can detect oxygen on the outer side walls and just basically hardens off the tip. The root is still taking in nutrients and water, but it calls for the central tap root to send out another root as soon as that happens. Where in a plastic pot, it just hits the side wall and keeps fucking circling. They call it air pruning because it gives you a more dense root ball, more secondary roots off of your water roots.
Yeah, there's no twisting. There's no twisting that goes on. It just terminates as it hits the side there.
Yep.
And it basically what you said. I'm air pruning with. It's a regular pot. It's just I got some.
What's the material? Is it cloth?
It's cloth.
Oh, there you go. Cloth naturally air prunes by itself. That's why I like cloth over plastic.
Yeah.
But your full delivery of nutrients and water is soaked up from the bottom. You're never top watering. You're butt chugging.
The water's at the bottom. Any nutrients I might add, or I use a tea, I pour from the top.
I fucking love you.
Soil.
Fucking love you. That's what's up, dude. If you're gonna butt chug, I definitely think you should send your nutrients to the top just to avoid salt buildup and bullshit. Beautiful. I like it.
I kind of came across it accidentally in terms of I was trying to not water as much because I can just leave it in the tray and I could water 1 to 5 to 7 days. 7 days sometimes.
Well, that'd be pot size versus plant size and environment. If you're finding you're having to water every fucking 3 days, so one of those 3 is not right.
Yeah.
So you can definitely, if you're not in flower at that point, you can definitely just pot up and water well, not often, get the fill capacity. But dry back is definitely not a necessary thing. Dry back, I simply use as a training tool to teach watering so you can see what a thirsty plant looks like and what a fucking overwatered plant looks like. Another good indicator is there's 2 different sags. A overwatered plant, just the leaf sag and the stem stays erect. An underwater plant, the leaf stem and the leaf both fall. Where overwater, you have a very erect stem because there's so much fucking water pressure.
You know, I never got an answer on that one. I would look, they're sagging. I don't know if it's too much or too little water.
I'll have a diagram. If you hit me up on Instagram, I can send it to you. It shows the difference in a falling and a sagging. Just again, like I said, an erect stem or a non-erect stem. But if you're watering well, not often, then you know, hey, I haven't watered that bitch in 4 days. That's probably 5 days, whatever your environment, pot size, and plant size is. But yeah, then you know, hell, it ain't that it's thirsty. But if you're watering every 2 days, you don't know what the fuck the sag's from.
Right.
Water well, not often. That's all that's got to be done. You want that fast veg like DWC, cocoa, and hydro is getting, then allow yourself to have oxygen, water, and nutrients at all times. And with soil, you're always a week behind. What you're seeing damage happened last week. The shit you do, you're waiting a week to see the results.
Yeah. What medium and method do they use at work?
It's some kind of blend they make. They sure the fuck ain't gonna tell me. I'm not high enough for that. They keep
out of my pay range.
Yep. No, I just train. That's my thing, man. Everything else is on computer sciences and fucking tests they do every week. The only part they can't computerize is training.
Yeah.
Unless they're going to do something like a high plant count and just fucking no training at all. Like I said, in a 4x4, I do 64 plants, end in a 1 gallon. Start in a jiffy, go to a fucking solo cup, and then pot up like 3 or 4 days before you're going to flower so you don't fucking root bound it out. And you can do 64 plants in 1 gallons and do no training, just a cola on each. And obviously 2 laterals. I call it a donkey dick and 2 balls, but.
No, I've grown donkey dicks, and that's the old school. Like when I seen pot back in the day from different parts of the world and shit, the Mexican, it was these giant spears, you know?
And you can obviously control the diameter of those spears. If you don't do, let's say instead of 64, you do 30, they're just going to take up a bigger checker space and they're going to be fatter. Or you can do 130 of them and just have skinnier kind of pencil dicks. It really comes down to environment. If you ain't got the fucking environment under control, don't go for the soda cans. You're just gonna end up with mold. But there's points where people just fucking have berry bushes, and I mean, there's 120 fucking tops in a 2x2.
Holy shit!
You know, you see it. You see it all the time, and then you got the old stigmatism. People go around, get to 50% and flip the flower, and then people will take plants and just bend them down and say, I'm at 50%. And you know, you have this fucking 1 or 2 note set cola at the top, and they flip the flower and wonder why they have 4-inch fucking colas. It's you didn't go into flower with a cola. It ain't gonna magically grow one for you out the fucking side of the plant. Go into flower with a cola, and then it's just about how fast you can get as many colas as you need mathematically. And you know all about CO2, so you know once you're pulling, let's say, a 3 pound out of a 5x5 tent, you're pulling 3 pounds, and that's pretty much the max you're gonna get out of a 5x5 with your not going over 1,000 ppfd. But then as soon as you go over 1,000 ppfd, now you're looking at CO2, and then you got to decide: am I going to CO2 my lung space, or am I going to try to fit everything in a 5x5? Because if so, now it just became a 2x4 because half the fucking tent is equipment. Or you see those people with those CO2 bags? That's a joke.
I feel that that's the only thing I'm missing in my setup. I've tried to optimize everything.
I did a 2-hour live with Dr. MJ Coco on CO2. That shit's on my channel. All about CO2. I mean, from beginning to fucking end. Different types of burning of CO2, different stages and different environments. You may want to use a different type of CO2. But it really just comes down to they're not maxing out their space anyway. So why the fuck are they trying to add CO2? It's like, I don't know. Get the basics. And you're not really able to maximize that CO2 because you need more light to consume more CO2. Like, most of them don't have CO2 lights. They're reaching maybe 1,000 in the middle because that's how a power map works. They lower the light as low as you can to 1,000 to the middle and see how far it spreads out. I tell people to think of their cake or their canopy as the cake and the light as the frosting. And they're going to pull that light down and smash the largest fucking 1,000 density of frosting in the middle and then spread that out. Obviously, anything under 500, you can't really support flower, but that was like 4 years ago when you'd find lights like that. Now it's pretty much a guarantee you're going to see 6s and 7s on the side. Yeah, they'd have to seal their space, dude, and fucking or seal their lung room. It's just it's a nightmare to try to get CO2 set up, especially from a new grower standpoint. Near the end of my home growing, though, I will say I found it better to just fucking condition the air you have than trying to fucking exhaust your hot air outside. I ended up doing an 8x8 grow in like a 10x10 room, and I stopped exhausting my exhaust outside. Even though I'm not running CO2, I don't need to run a sealed space. I just found that my equipment actually turned the fuck off when I sealed the space up. Surprisingly, it was a better environment by not getting rid of the hot air, just allowing that room to condition its own air. Yeah, definitely a lot has changed in the grow community. I heard you guys talking earlier. Definitely AI is going to be the next fucking thing. They still can't train, though.
Yeah, you got to wait a few years for the fucking cannabis training robots.
The Tesla trainers.
Your job is secure.
For a while. Training. It's the fucking shizness.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're big against defoliation. You know, if you're going to defoliate, have a reason. There's a difference in selective defoliation and just defoliating to fucking simply defoliate. There's very rare cases where a plant is ever net positive, where it's using more energy than it's producing. And that'd have to be like a really big ass leaf to even reach anywhere near a net negative. There's points though where you have overcrowding for microclimates. You have lack of light penetration and maybe a lower set canopy.
Yeah.
Obviously have your first set. Yeah, there's definitely rules, but just to remove leaves indiscriminately, just to remove leaves is crazy. I like my leaves. Hashtag save the leaves. Not saying I haven't seen swazzers have good results, but can't say I've seen one max out a fucking potential tent. But that's another story. This weed is tasty. That's all I'm saying. This shit tastes good. Some apple gelato ice. Ice, baby.
Vanilla.
Ice, baby. We got 3,000 milligram edibles up here now.
Where are you?
You gonna eat a 3,000 milligram edible? Oh, I gotta switch my camera. Hold on. I'm in New York. It's a fucking Wild West out here. Everybody's fucking companies popping up left and right around here. They
Good
can't kill the
prices.
black market though. That's the problem. Black market is fucking crazy. I really hate this phone. Fucking dollar store phone doesn't like me.
What do you say, the dollar store phone or something? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, TJ. Like, where's that at?
Oh, there it comes. It's coming back. Where's what at? 3,000s? They're made by Devourable. God damn it, this light sucks. Why is it backwards? I'm not backwards.
We don't see it
Wow,
backwards.
this phone is fucked up. I guess I gotta flip it upside down. Still can't read it.
Correct.
Yeah, they're 3,000 milligram Devourables.
Yeah.
If it's really
Wow.
3,000, we never know. I know I don't eat them. Fuck that. Crazy.
That shit makes me
Maybe
trip,
if I
man.
switch the camera this way. Is it right side up now? Probably not. No, it's just dark as shit. Fuck that phone. Fuck it. But yeah, edibles are not my thing.
Yeah, same here. I just have like I trip too hard from them. I guess I'm kind of
Yeah.
sensitive or some shit.
The joint you can put down. Once you eat that edible, you're going for the ride.
Yeah.
How the hell did it switch back to headphones again?
You said you had some shrooms too?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna turn on this other phone. Settings. Yeah, they got the fusion 6-gram psilocybin mushrooms. That's not from work.
I haven't done that stuff in like almost 20 years.
Why does my phone
like that?
do this?
Maybe 19 years.
Hold on.
Papa, can you believe that
Will that
shrooms
help?
can
Maybe now I can hear you better. Nope.
Okay. Mic check, mic check. You don't hear Gigi? Papa? Oh, you do? Okay.
I got it working. Now I can hear you.
Mic check, mic check.
Yes,
good?
sir. I can hear you clear as day now.
Right on.
Crappy phones.
I'm about to try this blue sherbet.
That sounds yummy.
It's got that orange color. It's not flour, it's concentrate.
Mm. Oh, okay, you scare me when you say orange flower. Make me think PRG.
PGRs.
PGRs, yeah. I've only seen those ships once up close.
This is fucking delicious, man.
Oh shit.
Holy fuck. I like this one the best from the ones I just got. An ounce of each. Ooh-wee. This is gonna last me like a year, Papa.
A year on an ounce? That should last you like a day.
No, three ounces, and then I got
Yeah.
another 2 ounces. So I got like 5 ounces.
I probably low key smoke like a half an ounce a day. I definitely have some issues.
That is a lot.
Yeah, but I can get fucking pounds for like 600 of just straight up gas top shelf. Like when you're just getting it for
Isn't that
dirt cheap,
wild?
smoke a bunch of it.
Isn't that
Yeah,
wild?
but
Like
then
how much was a pound like say 10 years ago?
fuck 32.
Right?
But if you go and
That's
buy the
wild.
same shit I'm growing at work, buy it in a
That's
dispensary, they're
1,500.
gonna fucking charge you 300 an ounce all day.
Oh wow. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
dispensaries are cheap or expensive up here. And they want $100 for a 1 gram fucking disposable cart,
Holy fuck.
where you can get
Did
them
we
for like
carry
fucking.
hash rosin?
Oh, I fucking love rosin. I do a lot of that, unfortunately. That shit's still like fucking $23, $25 a gram. It's up there. But if you buy it in the like store, yeah, that shit's 120, 130 a gram.
Yeah, they got hash rosin here, but it's 70 to $100, something like that.
Yeah, I like
It's
the cold
ridiculous.
cure fucking rosin. That shit is delicious. Who makes what is it? LA Boys, I think, makes a good one. I think they're called LA Boys or something like that. Then you have the Party Boys live resin. They do a good job for just being a resin and not a rosin.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's cold out here? You crazy. My husband think it's cold out here. I think it's warm out here. In my living room. He came out from the bedroom. I guess his ass is awake now. So yeah,
It's
boys.
all relative. It's 49 degrees here, and I'm freezing. It's kind of
It's negative
relative, you know what I
10.
mean? Yeah.
Negative 10 outside, but it's what, 67 in my living room? I don't think it's fucking, I think it's a bit hot. But I also been drinking and smoking, so could have a play in it. But yeah, I'm probably
I
gonna
live with
go
my
watch some movies with the husband. But it's been a while since I've been on YouTube. I'm glad I could come back and
nice meeting
chat
you,
on
man.
Papa channel.
Yeah, good to meet you, man.
Yeah. Good to meet you, brother. Definitely. I'll have to check out your shit. You got a YouTube? Like YouTube
There's
content? I know you
nothing
got
on there.
a
No, there's like nothing on there right now. I took everything off. I had like hundreds of videos
yeah.
and shit. But right now, we're starting up a new channel. It's not weed related, but it's called Surrounded by Comedy. I could drop the link.
Yeah, if you want to drop that in chat when I back out of here, I'll go back to the channel and check her out. At least subscribe, see what you're into.
Yep.
All right, Papa. All right, Keith and Seymour over there. I shall see you guys later.
Take it easy,
Cheers,
man.
chat.
I thought I pressed enter here.
I thought I pressed leave, but there's no leave.
We both had the same issue. That was funny. Oh yeah, so we're barely getting started. So thanks for the sub. There's more to come. Excuse me. Yeah, I got to check out some of your videos. You've got quite a bit here. It's awesome. Oh yeah. No wonder they hired you. No wonder you got the job. Oh yeah. That'd be a dream job, Papa, huh? Yeah, but we can't hear you. No, we can't hear you. You don't know why? Did you leave and come back? You left and came back? You're turning off the live? Oh, okay. You'll be back. All right, cool. Yep, same here. Same here, Hemp. Awesome meeting